Hello everyone, I'm out for a ride. Sunday the 30th of January. I went out yesterday, I think I did 8 miles yesterday. I'm on my non-electric bike, my Carrara Titan X, that I'm very pleased with. People always look at you weird when you're talking to yourself on camera, don't they? Bit of vlogging. That new law, or those laws came out yesterday, the changes to the highway code, 50 new rules I think it was, regarding cyclists and how much room you have to give them. Hope you can hear me because it's a windy day today. Currently going across some, well, it's not slippy muddy, but some muddy field. So hopefully you can show you the terrain. The moles have been busy around this area, that's for sure. Now there's a section coming up here where tree roots go through the ground underneath the tarmac. This is where this suspension bike comes into its own. Oh, some bad ones coming here. Probably not going fast enough for you to see it, the rear suspension move. Let's change up some gears. And a recent change, well, a couple of changes I've made to this bike. The wind seems to have cooled down at the moment. Going over the suspension bridge that not many people in this area are aware of. I only discovered it by accident. It's about half a mile from my home, maybe even less than that. Right, where was I? Oh, a couple of recent modifications to my bicycle. I've got myself a Garmin 130, it's old that, been out a long time and gone. I'll dismount. Got myself a Garmin 130 because my heart rate's on there from my chest strap. I watch that because 120 is as high as my heartbeat will go because of my tablets and my stent in my heart valve. So I'm flat out at 120, I'm steaming like a train. So I have to try and keep it to a steady 90, which doesn't equate to much speed or much power. But I got that, very small thing. I'm just testing it out. I like my other one I've got at home, the Edge Touring. The other thing I got for the bike was this front mudguard. 22 quid off. I'm not sure if it came off Amazon or eBay. I'll put it in somewhere on screen. Mud hugger. I've yet to get one for the back because sometimes it's not too slippy today or mushy mud. Train going by underneath. Yeah, it's not too bad today, but it's sort of dry, compacted sort of mud. What's not too bad. Let's go on the bike. Oh, it's going to get dark during this ride, so I've made sure my rechargeable lights are charged because I'm going down the canal. My normal little path, about 7-8 miles, 9 miles, somewhere around there. Let me move my camera. Don't like to film people. Right. Quite difficult doing some of these manoeuvres with one hand, I can tell you. Well, it is for me, and the wind's blasting, so I apologise if it's going to sound terrible. 6 degrees and my eyes have started running. It's a cold wind and it is quite windy. Oh. Can't see out my left eye. Try and get through these without putting my foot down, but that one's a challenge because the edges of the bushes. Not many people seem to be out today, which is unusual. I'll say that, and there'll probably be 5 dogs running around this corner. Steady 94 on the heartbeat. If I can keep it at that, 93, 94, I can go all day. As soon as I come to anything of a hill, it whops straight up to about 110 and I start gasping for breath. But, never mind, I'm not complaining. I'm still alive, that's all what counts. And roll on the summer. A bit nippy today, it definitely is. Yeah, I think these new highway code rules are going to cause problems in certain scenarios. I think it all comes down to common sense. Right, hello. About 2 months ago, these houses here are in a building site stage, and now people are living in them. Unreal. I'm just starting to get out of breath, and we're only on 104 beats, 105. This is where I used to struggle with the electric bike, lifting it over this rail. Much easier with this bike. I think this one weighs something like 14 kilos. That one was, I think it was about 26 kilos with all the stuff I had on it. Right, and let's lift this over. Piece of cake. What we've done to this point, only 1.33 miles. Suicidal birds running in front of me then. Little sparrow nearly hit the camera. I'm probably exaggerating, but he did look a bit close. Be a nice little ride in the summer this. I've only discovered it recently. There's that many areas local to where you live that you don't realise, and then either a friend shows you them or you accidentally discover them. Only with this bike, if I've got the energy and I pace myself, I can go on better routes with this bike than I can with the electric bike, because if I came to a farmer's gateway what was locked and bolted, I couldn't really lift that over on my own. It's much too heavy. The notorious big steps. Don't look it on film, but I can assure you they're very steep. Yesterday I managed to give it some stick and ride halfway up and jump off, but my heart beat 95 and I've started breathing a bit heavy. When I get to the top of these steps, I imagine it'll be on the 110 mark is a rough guess. Right. Get up that hill. Right. Let's lift the back of the bike up. Here we go. Yep. Oh. Coventry Canal again. A regular on my journey. I'm going to get my pop out of my bag. Have a little swig. Little swig on my pop, my pure orange juice. I think that's the plan of action. I normally stop here and have a swig on some pop. 1.5 miles, so nearly 2 miles to here from home. Plenty of activity with the old birds there. Seagulls. Oh look, just happens to be the side of Jewson's running by the Coventry Canal. Bridge number 21. Just getting dark, well, just about to, the sun's set and it's just about to get dark. I'm not sure what time it is. While we come on to time, the subject of time, my next few videos I'm going to put on my channel are going to be related to men's wristwatches, because I've got a bit of a passion for watches. A bit of a collector. I don't collect expensive watches. I think 300 quid is about my limit I go to, but I've always had a fascination with watches ever since I was a kid. And in my early days, all you could get when I was young was automatics, because the quartz movement wasn't out then, which almost killed the likes of Rolex, or didn't kill them, but Omega and Rolex, you had to change the game plan to stay in the market of selling watches when the digital quartz era came. But the old bike, it's not picking up much dirt today. The tyres, apart from the odd bit of dog muck that people fail to pick up, they look like they've been through a lot of dry gravel, which of course they have. Everywhere's fairly dry because it's been so windy and we had some kind of a storm. And this time yesterday when I came through this part of the track, there was bushes blown down actually across the footpath, which made it difficult to get through, but we'll see those in a moment when we pass these swans. Right, are these going to be beastie swans? Blimey, it's noisy over there. Chip shop, you can smell the chip shop. When you're hungry it's not good. I never seem to bring any money with me. Not that I was going to hit the chippy anyway, but are these going to let me buy, or are they just going to be rude swans what are just going to sit there and hiss at me? This is the question. Big buggers when you get up close to them, aren't they? That wouldn't fit in your oven for Christmas dinner. Beep beep. You going to let me buy or what? Or are you just going to hiss? What are you going to do with your big padded web feet? Well, you're not interested. Come on, let me buy, please. Come on, let me buy. You're not going to go in that water, are you? Oh, he is. Yep. Little gits. Times like that, it's nice to have your camera with you. Hopefully I've managed to film it. You're going to pick wind up now because I can hear it. It's quite bad. He's building a nest ready for the summer. That one there. Little quackers are all out. This is why I find it nice coming down the canal. Nice and relaxing. It's not as peaceful as it used to be years ago. Not seen a fisherman yet. I came down here a couple of weeks ago and there was about 30 blokes. Most of them were okay, but there's a couple of real rude, ignorant ones. Got the box and the rods all across the path, so I had to actually dismount my bike and say excuse me, and they give me a funny look when they have to move the rod. I think what some of these fishermen, not all of them, but some of them fail to realise is people on boats, and they give them a hard time because they have to keep reeling the floats in when a boat goes by. But the people who live on the canals in boats, they have to pay a lot of money to the river board, or whatever it's called, the organisation who charge them. And these originally were dug out, these canals were dug out, not for fishermen but to transport our goods before the days of lorries and everything. But fishermen, some fishermen, not all of them of course, seem to think they've got a goddamn right to sit there and everybody should move out the way of their float or their rod, and they've got priority over everybody else. Maybe that's some new rules whoever in government should bring in, instead of all these stupid bloody highway code ones they brought in. Excuse my swear words. I've got my map view on now on my Garmin. Talk of the devil. Right lads, oh buddy, see, some people have got manners and some people just haven't. That's the world we live in. Seen that boat before, it looks a better colour in real life than it does on video. Alright mate. Are you cold?
Lap time 11 minutes 29 seconds. Average heart rate
73. I'm not bragging about this, but I've not had a puncher yet. I'll not say too much on that score, if you know what's going to happen. You can't have me leg. Right,
you don't have to chase boats.
Oh, too slow for you mate, you catch me too easy, I'm too old. Don't let him off.
Yeah.
Dismount to get through this contraption. Right. Built up areas, what's the highway code, the new one say? Right in the middle of the road and go nice and steady. No, I wouldn't do that, pull out the way, let the traffic by. Bloody stupid. Pull in, let him by. Nice van stop there, look. I ain't got a clue where some of these roads take you, but I should know, but I never travel around the back streets through some of the Neatham, by the way, in Warwickshire. Where did I go yesterday? You know what, I can't remember. Which way did I go? I don't know. Not this way. Found a good route yesterday and I just can't remember it. Got my phone in my bag, I could always put Google Maps on. It's probably a dead end. Yeah. There it is, I think. It don't matter. Clock's a bit of extra mileage on my ride. As long as you don't end up going down a driveway into somebody's into the house. Oh, it's like a church. It's actually a church. Didn't know that church was there. Meadow Court, where are we? There's some kind of a park. I know roughly where I am. I don't think that map's going to help much. Take it used to be a caravan, that trailer, at some point in its life. Who knows? Right. Now this road here, the next one, is going to be an absolute bitch to cross over. Very busy road. I know where I am. I'm in the town of Nuneaton. straight across. That's an unusual feat. I think this is a one-way street, so I'll stay on the path, so I think I'll be going the wrong way by the look of the way the cars are parked. Pretty sure of it. That's a nice shiny one. I can smell some smells like delicious food. A lot of Indian people live in this territory where I am. It's heavily populated with Indians and Muslims, and I can smell 5.0 miles in 53 minutes. I can smell some Sunday dinners being cooked. It smells quite lovely, especially when you feel a bit hungry. Well, I'll turn the camera off for a moment. I'm on the bypass now, I'm just crossing the bypass. I didn't have to press the button and inconvenience people. Look, cycle path, this is what the government should have done. More of these instead of silly rules. Never been under this tunnel before in my entire life. I always duck my head down, thinking I'm going to smash my head. I know where I am, I think. No? Not yet. I know where I am. Oh yeah. Look Mum, no handed. Look Mum, no teeth. We're at the Pingles in Nuneaton Leisure Centre. That looks like a running track there. Definitely a running track, I would say. Never seen that before. And there's a bit of a pavilion or something there. Football, bit of a stadium going on. It's not a football stadium, obviously. And this up here is the swimming bath. Oh. It's definitely getting fresh, this weather, 5 degrees. I wouldn't play that game, it's a racket. Tennis. Can this little girl control the bike? Yeah. What we've done 5.71 miles. According to me Polar Beach, that seems to think I've done a bit more. And no doubt Strava will think I've done even more, so which one do you believe? I don't know, it's only a rough guide I guess, isn't it? We got a green one. We got a green man. And my next little rant is about these people with spray cans who go around doing dicks and balls on walls and F off and all that sort of stuff. They should try and attain some artistic flair. This is my Shane's mountain bike memoirs. Yeah, oh look, solar panel. Is that helping to charge the batteries for the street lamp? Big cameras up there. Bit of a funny place to have cameras high up on poles, considering it's just a field out the way. And an industrial estate, I guess. But there you go, look, if you're going to get your paints out and your spray tins, do something nice. Like a kingfisher. Or a teddy bear. And there's the Blues Brothers in the distance, if you can see them. Oh. Tree roots. Ring me bell. Not far from home. Oh. Steady 9.6 miles an hour. Well, that's fluctuating. It's all fun. Now that says moving time, my computer 45 minutes. But I've stopped twice to have a go on my vape. Stopped twice to have a go on my vape, and stopped once for a drink of orange. What's in my bag? So I guess it's more like an hour. Yeah, people living in these houses, it's unbelievable. 6 weeks ago, they were just being built. Madness. Well then people, thanks for looking. If you made it this far, you must have too much time on your hands. Sunday the 30th, out on my mountain bike. Probably, I'd guess, 7.5 miles I've done. Just getting cold, 5 degrees Celsius. Oh, the end of January. And then the summer to hopefully look forward to. I don't know how that Polar Beats app on my phone is saying average heartbeat 58. It's never gone below 86-90. So it comes to that conclusion, but technology, don't you love it? Anyway, take care everyone till the next one. And it's going to be watches. So if you're into watches, look out for my videos. Oh, hang on, bit of a strain up this hill. Forgot to change gear, but that's pumped my heartbeat up. Yeah, 98. Take care everyone, till we catch you next. Bye for now.